your dog barking at the door or the window, we have to keep in mind that we want to give them an opportunity to correct themselves. And the best way to do that is first do a noise diversion. We're not going to just automatically do a timeout. We want to follow through with a noise diversion. A noise diversion is the best thing that snaps your dog out of the moment of barking. So we have a very small window, like a split second, to mark the action of being quiet with a command. So that's how we do training. Always keep that in mind. When you're doing a command, you're marking it with the action that your dog is giving you. So the worst thing you can do is when your dog is barking at the door or the window, is yelling at them as they're barking. Quiet, shut up, stop barking. We definitely don't want to be doing that, because in your dog's brain, you are joining in. So to them, great, reinforcements. So we don't want to be a reinforcement. So instead, walk up to your dog, do a loud clap, shake a can of coins, or blow a whistle. That's a great noise diversion to snap them out of their bark. Then once they stop barking, you just automatically say quiet or no bark, because you have, again, a very small window to do that in. Now, most likely your dog will whip their head back around to the door or to the window and start barking all over again. So your next step after that is to follow through with the timeout. You go over there, grab the leash, and then walk them to another room to follow through with the timeout method. Now remember, in order to do this type of training, you have to keep the leash on your dog at all times during this training, because you don't want to be physically touching your dog or grabbing their collar to walk them to the timeout, and we definitely do not want to physically pick up a dog to get them to stop barking. Again, that is one of the worst things you can do, because your physical touch rewards the state of mind your dog is in at that moment. So we want to be careful that we're not picking up our dog to remove them from the situation. No bark. So Izzy decided to bark again, so we're going to go ahead and follow through with the timeout now. So as you can see, Izzy is in a confined restraint area. I'm stepping on her leash. It's close to the collar because I don't want her jumping on me, and I want to keep her in a small area. Now remember, we're looking for a couple things here. We are looking for body movement, and we really don't care about body position. So she's standing. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm not going to force her into a lay down or a sit. What I'm worried about is, what is her body doing? Is her tail wagging really excessively? Is she moving around a lot? Is she barking? Well, as you can see, Izzy is still. So this is exactly what we want. We just want a calm dog. So do keep in mind that when you look down at your dog, it's okay to check out to see what they're doing, but we just want to avert our eyes elsewhere if they make eye contact with us. So Izzy's very calm, her tail's not wagging, so we're just going to go ahead and count those 10 seconds, and once we're done completing those 10 seconds, we're going to drop the leash and walk away. One thing to keep in mind, when you're counting those 10 seconds, let's say you get down to 5 seconds, so you're almost done, and your dog starts moving around, it gets really excited. You have to stop the count, wait till your dog calms down again, and then start back up again from 10 seconds. You don't leave off with the 5 seconds of where you left off from. You just go back to the 10 seconds, because it has to be a completed 10 seconds that they hold their calm state of mind. So we just step off the leash. Izzy's doing great, and we walk away. Timeout has been completed.